Greetings, Cancer. This is your read for the month of November. This is your What Lies Beneath for the month of November. I'd like to welcome all of you. My soul recognizes your soul to our returning ones, enlightened ones. Y'all know I love and appreciate y'all. And to our newcomers, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So we're going to get started here, Cancer. It appears as though you guys are struggling with you're struggling with overcoming some type of anger issues. I feel as though this struggle that you're having it was requiring that it is requiring that it appears as though you guys are allowing yourself to become so upset until the point of dealing with issues. You take them and you hide them, you bottle them up inside, and you don't release the whatever it is that you're angry or upset about. You're having trouble releasing it and letting it go. I feel as though you keep things bottled up inside to the point to where you just break. And what I mean by that is someone can make you so angry and you would just take that anger and you would hold on to it, put it inside, and bottle it down. It's like you swallow it, okay? Then someone else comes along, and because you swallowed whatever anger that made you upset from the get-go, someone else comes along and does something, and they could do something that is just minor, but you would take it out on them as though they are the ones that really hurt you or really did something to you that made you so upset to the point that you just let it all out. You release your anger and your frustration out on the individual who may not have done something but said something wrong to you. Maybe say for instance they come and you having a bad day, and it's like you feel like, well, if just one more person comes along and just says something else to me, then I'm just gonna let it all out. And I feel as though you do this without sometimes even realizing that you're doing this. And some of you could realize that you do this. And then someone else comes along and they say, why did you do something such and such a way? And you just go completely off on them because you're mad at that first individual and you didn't release that anger from the first individual from being hurt the first time or being angry the first time. So this other individual comes along and you just let it all out. I feel as though y'all struggle in that area. Y'all, you guys may have issues trying to release and surrender. Oh my goodness, look. Y'all want to say something to somebody, but you don't say it at the time that you have the opportunity to say it. You go off on the next individual for no reason, and they didn't even do anything, but because you're mad from the first time, you go off on them. So I feel as though what Spirit is saying here, you guys are having a hard time in your connections, not understanding that you have the power, you hold the power within, but you have to understand and you have to realize that you have to know, and you have to realize that you are connected to something bigger. You may feel as though you don't have the power, but I feel as though you guys have all that power, all that energy that's built up inside of you. You can release it in a way that will help you to in the ascension process. But instead of using it in that way, you may use that energy in a negative way by lashing out at people for no unknown reason, because you're angry and you're harnessing all of this frustration, this anger inside of you, and there's a need to release it, but it needs to be released in a healthy way. And I feel as though you guys need to come to the realization that you're connected to something bigger, and that's the only way that you're going to be able to release this power that's inside of you, is to this energy that's going on inside of you, is to have an overall, it's like having an overhaul, having a spiritual rebirth, being spiritually reborn, and realizing that you are connected to something bigger and something greater. And I feel as though this will allow you to come to a peaceful state in the midst of a storm. It will allow you to deal with certain issues or deal with certain situations in a much healthier way if you can just realize that you are part of a bigger plan, if you know what I mean. Let them who have ears hear. Spirit, give the increase. Realizing that you are a part of a bigger plan. This is way bigger than you. Use that energy to in a different way. Take that energy and use that energy in a way that will help you, instead of bringing it or doing more damage to you, causing more damage to you spiritually and physically, because when you're holding on to certain type of energy, certain type of bad energy like that, it can cause illnesses in the body, so there's a need to be able to release this, to release this energy. But in order to do so, you would have to have the knowledge and the awareness that you're connected to something bigger, and allow yourself to ascend from there, if you get what I mean, if you understand what I'm saying. This will bring you more peace in your life. This will bring in more peaceful situations. This will also bring in better connections, more peaceful connections, more individuals who are vibrating on your same energy level. Not the energy level of wanting to go off on everybody, but the energy of coming to peaceful resolutions for situations. You know, in the midst of storms, finding peace within storms, peace within yourself. So, realize that you are part of a whole. You know, you're connected to. You're part of a whole. It's not just you out there against the world. You're connected to a bigger, on a broader spectrum. So, if that makes sense to any of you, I feel as though you have the power within, but with that power, there's a need to realize that, you know, you're connected to something else. It's not just you. You know, it's not just you against the world. It's just me against the world. Okay. No, Tupac was not a Cancer. He was a Gemini. Anyway, yeah, coming to that realization that you're connected to on a broader spectrum. So, this will allow you the ability to harness that power that's within and have this spiritual rebirth that is required for your ascension process. Oh man. May we have angel message. So, keeping yourself together. Oh. Okay. Angel message is having confidence. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. Oh my goodness. If I tell y'all spirit, y'all know, ooh wait, right on time. Always on time. Okay? Precise, very precise, on point. Have confidence and realize that you're connected to something bigger. Oh my goodness. It goes back to realizing and understanding that you're connected to something bigger and that you can harness in on the power, but you just have to come to the realization that you're connected to something bigger on a broader spectrum. Oh my goodness. So thank you guys for stopping by, and Cancer, until next time, please remember to do everything with love, strength, and grace going forward. And until next time, if there's any assistance that you may need going forward, information and links are in the description box. So, ciao, Cancer, until next time.